Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on Psych or Fire. Today we are doing preseason week number 2. We got a bunch of new lineups, as you can clearly see. Same rules apply as last time, and once again we are using our insane big long track that we used in the last video. But instead of yapping on for 5 minutes, we're just going to get into the first round and I'll introduce the teams for each game. So for our first game, we're going to have the NFC West, which consists of the Seattle Seahawks, the San Francisco 49ers, Arizona Cardinals, and the Los Angeles Rams. They will be playing the AFC East, which is the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, the New York Jets, and the New England Patriots. Same rules apply as last round. 2 marbles will be eliminated until we get down to the top 4, and then it will go from 1 elimination. Whatever marble last survives, or team survives last, wins the game. So let's get started. We're already going down into our first split decision funnel, and it looks like Miami and the Rams are going to be sitting in the back at the start before entering our blue flat funnel. It looks like the Bills will be leading, followed by the Niners, followed by the Patriots, going down, Rams, Seahawks, Miami, and the Jets and the Cardinals are going to be sitting in the back. This doesn't look good, meaning that it will still be a tied game. The hope is for 2 of 1 team of the same marbles decide to drop. And it looks like we do have a DNF. I will show who that DNF was until after the game. But it looks like the Cardinals, unfortunately, are sitting in the back here while everyone is continuing to go down. The Niners and the Bills are constantly neck and neck at our yellow funnel currently. Looks like the Seahawks just caught up. The Rams are also catching up. Dolphins are right there. Jets are on the Plinko board, and Cardinals have just made it down to the Plinko board, funny enough. Looks like the Cardinals are trying to catch up, but I don't think it's going to go well for them. Niners and Bills already on the last funnel. Bills have decided to make it. Niners will follow up quickly behind. And let's see, it looks like the Seahawks will follow up. Rams will also follow up. It looks like the Dolphins are stuck. The Jets are coming to hang on. The Cardinals are still only at the Plinko board. Looks like Miami's getting the assist, but the Jets are unfortunately stuck, meaning the Cardinals are going to need that aid. Miami will make it down securely. Cardinals do get stuck here. Going to have to give them a boost. Do not think it will matter, though, because I think the Jets will secure a spot here, and they will. Meaning the Cardinals and the man that DNF'd would be the New England Patriots. So that means that they will be the first 2 to be eliminated. And we have our top 6 members here. Here we go. Top 6 going in to the first funnel. Looks like it's already a neck-and-neck battle. And the Niners and the Seahawks are going to be sitting in the back into our second funnel. But again, anything could change. Funnels are required to change. The Rams go Niners, go Bills, Jets. And then we have the Seahawks and Miami sitting in the back this round. Very interesting, because the Jets were almost eliminated last round if it weren't for the New England Patriots deciding to DNF on the spot. It looks like the Niners will lead, followed by the Rams, followed by the Jets, the Bills, the Seahawks, and Miami in dead last. So it looks like Miami and Seahawks could be going home here. Who's made it down? It's the Niners, followed by the Rams. The Bills decide to make it, and the Jets, meaning the Seahawks and Dolphins are still sitting in the back here. This might be an indefinite win. We got to see what happens down. It looks like everyone's deciding to go through that yellow funnel pretty fast. Attempting not to get eliminated here. It looks like Miami, though, will get stuck. We're going to give them some aid since they're in the back. Niners have already made it down to the last funnel, followed by the Rams and the Bills shortly behind. The Jets right now and the Seahawks are neck and neck. Miami's too far down. It's going to be up to who gets second elimed, which unfortunately the Jets do get stuck, meaning that it's going to be Miami and the New York Jets who are going to get eliminated this round, meaning that is 2 of the AFC East that have been eliminated, meaning 3 in total. So our top 4 will be the 49ers, the Bills, the Rams, and the Seahawks. As in numerous times before, where it's gone to top 4 of 1 marble going down, then they're usually the one somehow wins. So let's see if that's the same case as in last episode. And last episode, I think 3 of the 4 games had 1 of one team and 3 of the other. And somehow the one always gets to the final and he either wins or loses. But it looks like the Seahawks will lead, followed by the Bills, followed by the Niners, and the Rams are going to stay in last. Going down here, the Seahawks will continue to thrive. Bills are going to come down. Niners shortly behind. And the Rams are still sitting in dead last, super far back from the rest of the group. Let's see, anything could happen. They're going down into our red funnel. The Bills decide to lead this time. Niners coming in second, Seahawks in third, and the Bills are, or not the Bills, the Rams are still in last place. Let's see, I don't know if the Rams are going to clutch up here, but anything could happen in this crazy, bizarre marble game. Bills continue to go down through the split decision funnel. Niners get stuck on the split decision funnel, and the Bills are going to be the first ones to make it to the final funnel. Going down to our final funnel, Bills are 100% going to secure a spot, but the question is on who will get eliminated first, the Seahawks or the Rams. They have been pretty neck and neck so far, and it looks like they're down to the final funnel. The Niners will claim a spot, and who's going to make it down? Seahawks or Rams? It will be the Rams who make it, and the Seahawks are going to be out of here. All right, top 3, Rams and Niners versus the Bills. Who will win? The Bills are going to immediately take a very quick lead going through our split decision funnel. Down to our blue flat funnel. Who is going to go down first? It looks like it will be the Bills, but it looks like the Niners are trying to push them out. Did not work. The Bills are going to continue leading down, going down into our blue funnel. The Rams once again in last, starting off for the third race. The Bills do get stuck, needing Niners to give them some aid, which could potentially give the Niners the lead that they need. But let's see, are the Rams going to be able to catch up? The Bills are going to continue dominating, going through our first Plinko board, down through a green long snake, into a blue snake. And they decide to get stuck. The Niners are going to come aid. And it looks like it is neck and neck between the Niners and the Bills at the moment. But the question is on who's going to make it down first. It looks like it will still be the Bills. The Bills calling up with a dominant lead against the Niners and the Rams. The Rams are very much in last place so far, and the Bills and the Niners are going neck and neck for first place this round. And it looks like the Bills will secure their spot. Niners will too, meaning the Rams are out of here. Final 2 races for today, Niners versus Bills. Looks like the Niners are going to start off with a lead, hoping to get that win, because once again, the one has made it to the final battle. They do get stuck on the funnel, needing aid. The Niners are going to continue going their lead by a whole funnel ahead. Bills shortly behind. Let's see. Looks like Niners are going to continue going down through our big white long snake. Bills catching up, it looks like. Going down into our red flat funnel where they're going to get stuck. Bills did not aid them, but Niners managed to wiggle out. Who's going to go down first? It looks like the Niners are still going to take the lead going down into our Plinko board, into our green long snake. Bills are quickly behind, that's for sure. The Bills look like they are going to get stuck, though, so we're going to have to give them some aid. And the Niners are going to continue leading down our yellow funnel, going down into the second final Plinko board, into our split decision funnel, where they will take a quick major lead against, going down into the final funnel. Looks like the Bills aren't giving up, though. They are trying to quickly catch up, but it looks like it might be too late, and the Bills will get stuck. Meaning the Niners will take the win for their team of the NFC East. My fault. It is the NFC West, not the NFC East. That is my bad. All right, here we go. Next team race. We're going to have the AFC South play the NFC North. AFC South consisting of the Indianapolis Colts, Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, the NFC North will consist of the Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings, that is a shoe, and the Green Bay Packers. All right, top 8 marbles, here we go. Battling it out to see who will win the entire race. The Bears are going to lead going down. Who is in the back? It's the Indianapolis Colts. Interesting. Who's going to be leading now that we're going to the funnel? Packers, Texans, Tennessee Titans, Lions, Jacksonville, Colts, and the Bears and the Vikings are going to be sitting in the back. 2 from the NFC North. This is not going to look good at all. We are already making it down to the red funnel. Again, impossible to keep track of where everyone is going. So I will just be focusing on the leading marble. And we do have a DNF on the play. So I will go ahead and pick that marble up real quick. And we will reveal them later. Looks like everyone is cruising down. We're already going through pretty fast. Who is leading? It is the Texans. Interesting. Texans are already making it down through the final funnel, and they do get a little jammed up there. Let's see. Texans and Packers going down. Looks like the Lions are coming down too. Texans will take a spot. Packers will take a spot. And let's see. We're going to have to give the Vikings some aid. They are stuck indeed. Lions made it. Looks like Jacksonville is going to make it. And who's going to fight? Tennessee or Chicago is going to make it? It's going to be Tennessee. Meaning that Chicago is also safe because someone DNF'd. But if we go up here to our last Plinko board, or a split decision funnel at this point, the Vikings were last. You know, do the wiggle test. Make sure no one else is stuck. We have 6 marbles here. Vikings are out. And the man who DNF'd on our loop is the second place member twice in a row on NFL seasons 1 and 2, the Indianapolis Colts. So we are going to go to top 6. Here we go. Top 6 going down. Going down. Let's put this in the funnel. Who is going to be in last? It looks like it is Jacksonville and Chicago. Or the Jaguars and the Bears for the people who go by team names. Going down, Lions are going to lead. Titans, Green Bay, Jaguars, Texans, and the Bears. Let's see. So far, it is an even game. One from each team has been eliminated so far. So it is, let's see, it is still an even game here. Everyone is going down with such speed. But it looks like the Bears are falling behind, unfortunately. And the Lions are leading this round, which is also interesting. Because I never really seen the Lions to lead. Going down, constantly going down. Lions. Alright, who is in the back currently? It is the Jaguars and the Bears. So still one from each team. So far, this might be turning out to be a very even fight. Lions are going to lead up, followed by Packers, followed by the Texans. Titans coming down. Again, anyone's game. Jaguars are just deciding to come down now. Could they fight for the Titans? Or will they... Nope, the Titans will indeed claim a spot, meaning that the Jaguars and the Bears are going to be out of here. Again, one from each team. So again, it is now even, it is still an even fight. Now let's move on to the top 4. Here we go, top 4 going in, 2 from each side. Now it's just seeing who's going to get out. Who's in the back? It is the Packers and the Titans. So again, 1 from each team. Well, let's see how it goes. Packers and Texans decide to make it. Titans and the Lions are in the back. Again, 1 from each team. This might go down to a 1-on-1 just by pure elimination instead of a 1-on-3. It looks like the Packers are following down. The Texans quickly behind. Texans are pushing the Packers around. The Titans are coming down as well. And it looks, let's see. Lions are stuck, getting this made. And the Texans and the Titans are going to lead now. Which means that the Packers and the Lions, who are both on the same team, are in the back line. But it looks like the Packers are trying to catch up. Let's see. Are the Packers going to make a difference in the lineup? And the Packers will make a difference, taking second place. But they get stuck in the Plinko board. Are the Titans going to aid them? They will. But now it is neck and neck once again. And who is going to go down? Packers, followed by Titans. Texans look like they're already going to secure a spot going down. Texans cannot help them now. It looks like the Titans are pushing, and they're pushing around. Oh, my God. And the Titans are going to get second. Meaning who's going to get eliminated? It's the Packers. No way. The person that you thought would get second got eliminated. Goodbye, Packers. And now it is a 2-on-1. Or 3 marbles left, but 2 versus 1. We got 2-on-1 versus here. Let's see. Will the Lions prevail, beating this 2-on-1? Or will the Texans and the Titans make it through? But it looks like the Titans were in the back, though. But it looks like the Titans are pushing around the Lions. Who's going to go down first? Texans are going to make it, followed by the Lions. And the Titans are going to be in third place coming down. Texans are going to continue to lead going first, get a little stuck. But that's going to give the Titans a little bit of power to catch up here. Let's see, how is this going to turn out? Going down to our red flat funnel. Titans are quickly behind. But let's see, are they going to be able to catch up? The Texans, I feel like, are trying to hold back the Lions as much as they can for the Titans to catch up. But it's not making a difference, and the Titans will get stuck on our Plinko board out. Let's see. It looks like the Titans are still lacking off a bit. Texans versus... looks like it's really a battle versus the Texans versus the Lions. The Lions are seeming to slow down the split decision funnel. But the Titans are just merely too slow to make it down. It looks like the Texans will secure a spot. I don't think Titans are going to make it in time. And it will not be a clean sweep. Clean sweep, meaning the Titans are out of here. All right, final battle. Texans versus Titans. Who's going to go down? Texans will lead against the Lions going down. Let's see who is going to take the funnel race. Now that the Texans do not have to hold back, they are going to take a good funnel lead, it looks like. And the Lions, though, are coming shortly behind. But it looks like the Texans were just leaving. Texans are going to continue down through our white snake, straight pack, pinwheel, loop, into our red flat funnel. Meanwhile, the Lions are still very shortly behind. And the Lions decide to DNF. Meaning the AFC South is going to win by default. After an unfortunate loss for the NFC North, we have next playing the AFC West, consisting of the Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos, Las Vegas Raiders, and the Los Angeles Chargers. Facing them today will be the AFC North, consisting of the Baltimore Ravens, the Cincinnati Bengals, the two-time champions, the Cleveland Browns, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go. 8 marbles going down the track. Here we go. Who's going to go down first? Who's in the back, though? That is the question. I cannot see. I think it was the Steelers. It was the Steelers. Going down. Who is leading? It's the Chiefs, followed by the Chargers. Followed by 1,000 other teams. Because they're all still going at the same pace. But it looks like in the back we have the Steelers and the Broncos. That could be the first 2 to be eliminated. Let's see. We are going down through our loop. Would anyone DNF in here? No, indeed. It seems to be a common occurrence, though, to where everyone DNFs. All right, everyone is still huddled up in a group over here. Literally nobody is bearing to have a loss here, and everyone's going as fast as they can. The Browns, the Chiefs, there goes the Ravens. Who is in the back? It is the Steelers and Cincinnati, 2 from the same team. And it looks like they're going to need some assistance going down. We're going to give them a little boost. Who's going to be the first to make the last funnel? It's the Bengals, or not the Bengals, the Browns. Chiefs get a little stuck. Our split decision funnel is stuck. Let's see, will the Broncos be able to achieve it? Nope. All right, we're going to have to break the collision here. And the Steelers are stuck in the back. Here we go. Browns are going to make it. Ravens are going to make it. Chiefs are going to make it. And why is this also stuck? There's a lot of flaws. There is still in the top 5 here. Who else is going to make it? Broncos will make it. Oh my, Bengals, Raiders. And it is going to be the elimination of the Chargers and the Steelers first round. So again, it is still a tight game. Here we go. Going down, top 6 marbles. Here we go. Who is going to be our bottom 2 from this funnel? It looks like it's going to be the Raiders and the Ravens. Interesting. Chiefs are going to lead against the Browns. Chiefs are going to continue to go down. Browns are shortly behind. Bengals. There go the Broncos. There goes the Raiders. And I can't tell. So, unfortunately, I cannot tell between the Ravens and the Raiders right now. But, you know, we're just going to keep going down. It looks like it is a very close chase here. It looks like the Browns will be retaking the lead. And it looks like we have someone who's stuck. Going to give him a boost a little, which is unfortunately the Raiders. going down. In our final funnel already, we have the Browns and the Chiefs. Everyone else is coming to roll down. Looks like the Ravens are deciding to join, followed by the Bengals. There, the Broncos and the Raiders are sitting at top, meaning 2 of the AFC West might get eliminated here. Let's see, are the Broncos going to make it? They will make it, meaning it is still a tied game with the Raiders going and the Bengals going, meaning it is down to the Browns, Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Broncos. All right, top 4, here we go. Top 4 going down. Got the Browns, followed by the Chiefs, and who's in the back? It's the Ravens going down. But let's see, will something change? The Broncos will lead, followed by the Ravens, followed by the Browns, and the Chiefs are now in dead last. Interesting. See, continuing going down the field, the Ravens will be the Browns, the Broncos, and the Chiefs followed up. And somebody decided to cheat. And that, my friend, would be the Ravens. Meaning, we could stop all of these guys early, and Ravens will be eliminated fully by DNF. After that DNF, top 3. Let's see, will the Browns clutch it up on this 2v1? It looks like the Broncos and the Chiefs are going full steam ahead, trying to go against the Browns. Broncos are going to make it down. Will the Chiefs make it down? The Chiefs are going to make it down, but the Browns are hot on their tail. Let's see who's going to go down. It's a neck-and-neck battle. The Chiefs and the Broncos are so far defeating the Browns. But it looks like the Browns will pass the Broncos. And the Broncos are out of here. The Browns stopped in the middle of the funnel, and the Broncos just got ejected. Holy crap. It is now a one-on-one showdown between the Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here we go. Final round after 2 DNFs now in a row. Who is going down first? It is the Chiefs. Looks like the Chiefs are trying out their same strategy of going full speed and seeing what happens. But it looks like the Browns are very much prepared for this because they are going to take the lead going down into the funnel. Let's see. It looks like the Browns are going to continue having that major lead. Let's see what happens. They're going to go down. Will they DNF on the loop? They will not DNF on the loop. Meaning that the Browns might secure a spot for a win because the Chiefs are very heavily behind. And the Chiefs almost got stuck. Browns are going to continue to lead by a large margin. And this might not even be a challenge for the Browns. The Browns are destroying the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are stuck on the Plinko board. I can't seem to get unstuck. But the Browns are also stuck by the Plinko board. And this means that they're going to have to wait for the Chiefs. I only saved the Chiefs because there's no one else behind them. But it looks like they get unstuck as soon as the Chiefs enter the funnel. I think the Browns are taunting the Chiefs. Let's see. The Browns are going to make it down to the final funnel. They're trying to give the Chiefs a morally close chance. But I think it's too late. And the Browns are going to win it in a 2-on-1 versus the AFC West. The AFC North is going to win. For the final race of today, we're going to have the NFC East, consisting of the Washington Commanders, Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, and the New York Giants. They will be playing the NFC South, consisting of the Atlanta Falcons, the Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the New Orleans Saints. Here we go. Top 8 marbles, launching them all in. And who is stuck on the top there? Oh, I had to save one. And it looks like it was Dallas who was stuck. Let's see, will Dallas make a comeback? Going down. Looks like Washington's going to lead the Commanders, followed by the Saints, Eagles, Giants, Panthers, Falcons, Cowboys sitting in the back, and the Buccaneers. This could be a neck-and-neck race. We're already going down to our red funnel. It looks like the Cowboys are catching up, passing the Buccaneers after they had a very bad offset. We're going to go down here. Saints continue to lead, followed by the Commanders. Eagles coming down here in third. We're going to continue going down. And who's in the top? The Panthers have decided to make it. But let's see. It looks like Cowboys have caught up. I think the Panthers and the Buccaneers might be the first people out today. But it looks like we have a road jam, and it's the Cowboys and the Buccaneers who are stuck. Buccaneers get stuck again, having to go save everybody today. Going down, Commanders had just secured a spot. It looks like the Cowboys and the Bucs are continuing to fight to see if they can catch up. Let's see. But it looks like the Eagles will secure. Saints are already secured. Falcons have just secured. And we are down with the Giants, the Panthers. Cowboys are right behind. And it is a battle in here. Buccaneers don't seem to be catching up at all. Giants are going to make it. Cowboys will make it barely with a crazy setback. And Panthers and Buccaneers from the NFC South are going to be eliminated off first. All right, here we go. 6 marbles going down. None of them actually get stuck this time. And we are going to be launching everyone down. Looks like the Eagles and the Falcons are going down. Looks like the Eagles will get stuck, though. So we're going to give them some boost. The Saints are going to lead. Now it's Commanders, followed by Cowboys, Giants, Falcons, and the Eagles in dead last. Commanders are leading, followed by the Cowboys. Oh, it looks like the Saints already got a crazy... Oh, my God. And we have a DNF already. Commanders are out of here. But the question is, who will get eliminated second? It looks like it won't be the Cowboys. It won't be the Eagles. Let's see it, but it won't be the Falcons, but it might be the Giants, meaning this would put it at an even clean streak. The Saints have no problem on making it all the way down to the last funnel. Meanwhile, the Giants are heavily behind here. Everyone's making it down the split decision funnel. Cowboys are falling quickly behind to get into second. Eagles have made it going down. And who is right behind them? It is the Falcons and the Giants coming up swiftly behind. Let's see. Will the Giants be able to make it is the question of today. It does look like the Falcons are stuck, so this could result in the Giants maybe winning this. If the Giants decide to play smart. Oh my God, and the Giants are so low. The Eagles are down. The Giants will make it. Meaning the Commanders are out due to DNF. And the Falcons are out of here. Meaning top 4, it is a 3-on-1 versus the Saints. The first and final race to have a 3-on-1 onslaught. Let's see how it goes, though, for the Saints. It looks like the Saints are leading the race, funny enough. Let's see it goes down. And I will put the lid back up for next round, if there is a next round. But it looks like the Saints are going to heavily pass against the Saints here. What? That didn't make sense. The Saints are going to continue to lead. Eagles coming down shortly. Followed by, looks like the Cowboys. And it looks like the Eagles are trying to catch up to the Saints, but it is just no good. The Giants are heavily behind, so the Giants look like they are going to be eliminated first out of the top 4. Let's see who's continuing to make it down. Saints are going to continue leading this pack like no other. The Eagles are stuck on the Blue Snake, going to get that aid from the Cowboys. And the Saints are just going to continue to have a crazy lead and are now stuck in the last funnel. Looks like the Cowboys are going to pass the Eagles. And where are the Giants? While we are observing them, I'm going to find the Giants, which they are right there. It looks like they are coming to aid the Saints. And they are both stuck somehow. Going to have to give both of them a boost, I guess. That doesn't make sense. And, oh my God. Oh, the Cowboys will make it. But the Saints are going to make it. Eagles will make it. And either way, it didn't even matter, boost or not. The Giants were going to be out of here, unfortunately. So, top 3. Here we go. So far, the Saints have survived the 3-on-1 onslaught. So let's see how long that streak will continue. Meanwhile, the Saints the Eagles and the Cowboys seem to be having a good work together, even though I feel like they might be crazy rivals because of their own division. But see how that goes. Looks like the Eagles are going to continue to go down. But the Saints are going to prevail, taking first place. Eagles seem to be quickly catching up to the Saints. Meanwhile, the Cowboys are slacking behind. It looks like the Eagles were stuck. And now it is anyone's game practically. But it looks like the Saints are going to lead. Eagles coming down. Do not know how these Eagles, how they get stuck on the Plinko, but I guess. It looks like that Eagles and Cowboys stand no chance for the Saints because the Saints are just leading by such a large margin. It is unreal. No matter how many boosts you give the Eagles and the Cowboys, you cannot beat the Saints in this race. Looks like the Eagles will be coming up shortly behind and get stuck. The Saints have already claimed their spot. The Saints might beat everyone, beat the whole NFC, three members of the NFC East in this crazy 3-on-1 onslaught. But who will be fighting with the Saints? It will be the Eagles. The Cowboys are indeed out of here. Here we go. Saints versus the Eagles going down. And it looks like the Eagles will be leading, but it is a neck-and-neck race. Holy. Looks they were going super fast down there. It looks like the Saints will be taking the lead. The Saints might win the 3-on-1 onslaught, which would be crazy. But it looks like the Saints do get stuck on the red snake, meaning this could give the Eagles a little bit of a boost on which they need. And it looks like it's neck and neck, and the Eagles will be taking the lead on the white long snake. The Saints do get stuck on the pinwheel. Going to give them that boost as well. It looks like the Saints are trying to interfere with the Eagles to not make them go down first, but the Eagles will just be taking that crazy lead. Looks like the Saints are catching up, though. The Eagles will get stuck on the blue snake. The Saints are stuck on the green snake. We're going to help out the Saints, give them a boost to the Eagles. And it is, again, anybody's game going neck and neck down into our yellow funnel. Who's going to go down first? It's the Saints. Saints will retake the lead going down into our split decision funnel. And the Eagles will re-snatch the lead on our split decision funnel into our final funnel of the race. This has been crazy. Crazy battle, but it looks like the Saints are closer to home, and they have been pushed in, and the Saints have beat the NFC East in a 3-on-1 and a 3-on-1 onslaught. And now the NFC South will win this race. That was a crazy video with the last team being a pretty hectic one. Well, kind of hectic, but still very close races. Every race was super fun. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow all my socials. All the basic stuff I've yapped about for probably a year now that I lost count. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.